All right, let's go big and let's start with MVP. Uh, Top two guys, as you might expect. Patrick Mahomes is leading the betting here. He's plus 500. We have last year's MVP, A-Raj, plus 900. Josh Allen at 13, Brady at 14, Dak at 15, and then it gets real dicey. What are you guys thinking? Do you have somebody in mind? Are you going chalk with Mahomes, or do you think we're going to see a dark horse maybe emerge and take over as MVP this year?
I like Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he's Patrick Mahomes. I think that's good enough of a reason. A new offensive line, tons of offensive weapons for him. But if I had to pick a dark horse, I'd go Ryan Tannehill. Why not? He's getting Julio Jones, AJ Brown. Why not? Why can't he be the MVP of the league? Ryan Tannehill. Imagine that headline. Wow.
I'm with you on Mahomes. I know it's a boring answer, but he's easily the best bet. You know, he gets Kelsey and Tyreek back. He gets his coaching staff back. They rebuilt the offensive line, and that was like his biggest problem last year was, you know, being under pressure so quickly. So ideally or theoretically, he'll have a little bit more time this year, and he's probably going to be a little bit hungrier this year after not winning MVP, not winning a Super Bowl last year. If he's the best quarterback on the planet, you know, let's see it. So, yeah, I like Mahomes. You know, if we're just going straight up winner, but dark horse, if we're going to go deep, I'm a little interested in Russell Wilson at plus 2,000.
Interesting.
It's hard to ignore. He's been very vocal. It's been very well documented. He's lobbied to be considered for this award for a long, long time. He gets his starting wide receivers back. Metcalf has another year of kind of figuring out how to run NFL routes and NFL defenses under his belt. He's the biggest freak potentially in the NFL. They upgraded a little bit at tight end. They got Gerald Everett. So yeah, if you want to, you know, he's plus 2,000. He's like 8th, I think. You know, if you want to go long shot, their defense sucks, so they're going to be in a lot of shootouts. He's going to have a chance to put up some serious video game numbers if he can stay upright.
So, sure, Patrick Mahomes, I get it. I actually think that they're like the lead candidate of we're so good, we're probably going to coast for a good portion of this year. I really like they've hit the level of good where they know that they can just turn it on whenever they need to and like pull themselves back into games. Almost like it's almost like the Warriors for like that 3-year stretch in the NBA where it's just like, hey, we're down 15. All right, we'll throw up some points here real quick. I wonder if his stats will suffer because of that. And also, I think that Andy Reid just doesn't with an extra like week added in. Like I just don't know how much they're going to show throughout the regular season. Like they just keep it vanilla for the first 9 weeks and just like whatever happens. Player that I'm actually really intrigued by, Kyler Murray at plus 2,000. Improvement of the offensive line. They get Humphreys back at left tackle. He missed a good portion of last year. Well, we talked a bit about like what we didn't like and how they added AJ Green, etc. Love Rondale Moore. They still have DeAndre Hopkins. And to your point, I think they're going to be down a lot. As long as he stays healthy. We saw it last year, the first 7 or 8 games of the year, that he was just absolutely on fire and electric and like the cool, shiny new toy, like what we saw with Lamar Jackson, etc. As long as he doesn't get dinged up like he did last year, he might put up absolute just goofy numbers. Another kind of dark horse to take a look at, Matt Stafford in LA. I think he's going to put absolute just bonkers numbers up this year.
I don't hate that one. I think that as much as the Rams have poured into their current roster, it's basically Super Bowl or bust for the Rams right now.
Yeah.
You know, Stafford's never had an offensive-minded coach like McVay. He's never had the wide receiver room that he has now. So I don't hate the Stafford. The Murray thing is a little I'm not sold on that one particularly.
If Murray throws like 33 tutties and runs for like 1,000 yards, like you're just writing that off altogether. Like that just won't happen.
I feel like if he runs for 1,000 yards, the chances of him staying healthy for 17 games is like 22% or something like that. I mean, I have him at plus 2,300, and I get it. Maybe there's some value there. I could see him having like a Michael Vick season. I get that as a long shot. It's just probably not where I'm going to be putting my long shot future on.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
putting my long shot.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. I'm pretty sure we spent like half an hour shitting on the Cardinals last week. So
I was
We
going to
did.
say this is interesting. Yeah.
No one's gonna listen to that episode. All right. No one gives a shit.
Think
No
about
one
the
gives.
Think about the defenses in that conference. I mean, he's got a real uphill battle for MVP, playing Aaron Donald and Nick Bosa all year long. Like that's not going to be easy.
How about Dak? Do you guys like Dak at all?
I thought about that.
Yeah.
I did.
He has fantastic wide receivers. They have a good offensive line. I guess, I'm not sure if he'll be fully healthy. But it's he's plus 1,500. He's got a shot. This still feels almost too chalky. Like I might as well go Mahomes. And if I'm going to go deep, my money's on Russ. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think the Cowboys will be good enough for them to produce the MVP candidate.
If you're looking for a really real long shot, Ben Roethlisberger plus 10,000 out there.
Here we go.
yeah.
Now we're getting
Old chicken wing Ben, baby. Wing Stop's #1 sponsor. This is an absolute joke. Send the money to me before you send it to whatever your bookie is for this. Dear God, I'll feed like pygmies in New Guinea or something with it.
Drew, how about Kirk Cousins MVP?
Plus 5,000. Oh Jesus. Same thing. You mail me the money. You send me the money, Hayden. Send me your plastic Canadian dollars, and I'll do something with them.
Sure.